Venezuela is on the verge of civil war. Even though the country was once one of the wealthiest nations in South America, 18 years after the country's socialist revolution, government price fixing has led to a circumstance where there's massive food shortages across the country, leading tens of thousands into the streets to protest. This unrest has really escalated just over the course of the past couple of months, with dozens being killed by government police forces and hundreds being arrested, which is leaving many geopolitical analysts to worry that the country is actually going to descend into an all-out civil war within the year. One of the main reasons for this is they've actually arrested up to 85 military officers on suspected sympathies of being more loyal to the protesters and the people than they are to the government. In order for the government to try to crack down on this, President Nicolas Maduro has brought in hundreds of Cuban officials to advise his men on how to keep peace in the streets by force. And he's also giving out assault rifles to civilian militias loyal to the government. And this is really where this gets to be a national security threat, not just to Venezuela, but to the countries around Venezuela, even including the United States. The Venezuelan government is notoriously corrupt. Many high-ranking officials, including the vice president, have been caught or accused of selling Venezuelan passports to Hezbollah agents in the Middle East. They've also been caught or accused of dealing with drug cartels, including the FARC terrorist organization in Colombia. Earlier this month, on May 11th, United States CIA Director Mike Pompeo has really warned that if the country descends into civil war, all these high-ranking and powerful military weapons that the Venezuelan government's using to clamp down on its people could find themselves in the hands of civilian militias, in the hands of drug cartels, in the hands of terrorist organizations, as you start to see this country descend into a failed state similar to like Somalia or Syria. Unlike Somalia or Syria, though, which are 7,000 miles away, Venezuela is only 3,000 miles away and is already along one of the drug smuggling routes that Mexican and other cartels use to smuggle stuff into the United States. And so it is really almost hard to underestimate what a big national security threat this is, even to America, as the government hands out weapons to civilian militias in a desperate attempt to keep power, and then these weapons can be spread out from there to drug cartels and from terrorists and to organizations that specialize in traffic things into the United States. And this just really could escalate already this humanitarian crisis that's been brewing in Mexico and Central America and keep spreading north. And of course, longtime readers of thetrumpet.com will know that our longest forecast ever since this very second issue of the Philadelphia Trumpet in 1991 is that the United States of America is going to soon experience the world's worst humanitarian crisis because of the decline in morality and family values and biblical values in this country. And this unrest here that we're seeing just unraveling south of the US border in Mexico and in Central America, and now especially in Venezuela, really shows that just how real and present this danger is becoming. And this is really just an important time for any of our listeners to, if they're really wanting to see what the Bible has to say about why this is happening, to request your free copy of the Ezekiel Watchman booklet available at thetrumpet.com.